One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Testing. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Um. Okay. Hello, everybody. How are you? Yo, can everybody hear me? If you can hear me, please type yes on the chat. Yeah, I reckon you can hear me. All right, so 3 minutes until the casino opens. Awesome, awesome. How are you, mate? All right, so right now running this pound yen short, sniper entry short on the pound yen. What I'm looking at possibly on the pound yen, well, on the Japanese yen side, I just shared a this chart on all groups, right? So basically, um, you know, I'm still looking for longs, right? And I'm keeping my longs on the Japanese yen, which are, I mean, I'm long on the Japanese yen by shorting the pound yen, right? My play was on the Japanese yen, and the instrument that I use to trade the Japanese yen more often than not is the pound yen. So if I'm going to, if I'm looking for longs on the pound on the Japanese yen, then I'm going to go short on the pound yen. So basically, what I'm looking at possible pullback towards this imbalance before the continuation to the upside. This is basically why I took 80% of my trade here after this break of the lows, right? And if you notice, right, hold on. And if you notice, the pullback towards that imbalance on the Japanese yen is basically the same pullback towards that imbalance on the pound yen, but on the other side. Hello, ABOB Charles, how are you? Gold is looking promising. Listen, mate.
World Bank sees 2024 global GDP growth of 2.4% versus 2.6% last year. This is, though, unchanged from their June estimate, so that's them seeing global GDP up 2.4%.
Abre la puerta, por favor. ¿Sí? póngalo bien la granita, por favor. Vale, muchas gracias. Igualmente, adiós, buen día. Sorry, guys. A delivery. All right, so same thing, right? Oh, the market just opened, and the other thing that I'm looking at or for is longs, possible longs on the U.S. dollar. I know that I deleted my sell limit on the on the euro U.S. dollar, right? Because I'm really not convinced about that particular setup. Let me show you. So basically, what I was looking at or for here um, was a liquidation of these highs, and well, my entry was here around this level. So I'm going to keep my eyes on the US dollar because if the USD breaks or liquidates these lows, comes, comes or pulls back towards my point of interest, then yes, I could most definitely see myself shorting the Euro USD. But like I told you, price action on the US dollar is quite sketchy right now. Senior, how are you? Hello, William, how are you? Chippy markets this week. No, I mean, um, I'm really liking these markets to be completely honest. I All right. So I have a pending order in gold long. This is for this is a swing trade right here. This is I'm not gonna go through it, but basically this is an imbalance and breaker play just below this um this lows. It's pretty high probability in my opinion. Um, you know, we have the OB. That saw the surge of buyers. We got the break of the highs, market structure shift. You know, and if you notice, price is it's keeping printing new highs, but it's not a very volatile move. So this tells me that we are, or that I need to wait for the pullback for the actual move. But I'm not gonna go through gold right now. Uh, Bad ranging markets. Hope things will return to normal soon. Hello, Benjamin. All right, so I'm short the pound yen. That's cool. And I was looking for possible shorts on the S&P 500. My puppy just woke up. Hola, bamboo. All right, so was it the S&P 500? I don't remember if it was the S&P 500 or the Dow or the Nasdaq. I think it was the S&P 500. I'm not gonna play, aggressive entries on U.S. equities at the moment, but I do like the downside. Yeah, in the S&P. It was the S&P 500. So basically, this will be my entry area, my point of interest. If you notice, we have equal highs here. This is liquidity, right? This is the trappity trap. So, I would love to see price liquidate these highs, comes towards this buy side inefficiency, right? Sales side imbalance, whatever you want to call it, and getting short. Uh-huh. Yep. So any questions? Only due to US CPI week. Trappity trap trap, yeah. There's not too much going on, guys. I mean, if you notice, you know, well, today I placed two orders, deleted one. You know, just focusing on high probability setups, right? And this pound yen really, really was a sniper entry. And, I had my if you're a VIP, you already know that I lowered my selling order, right? Because my when I first placed it, it was at 183.50. I think it was 183.52 or something, but I lowered it to 183.48, right at that imbalance. So we are good. The structure in this market is very bearish, right? Because this is a Japanese yen driven move. I have no trade. I'm in favor of some Euro USD shorts. So true, William. Yes, I have not taken any trades at all. Waiting for volume and direction. Ow! No, my puppy beat my head. Where to with Japanese yen from here? I don't understand what you. I don't understand that. I really don't understand what you just said. I really didn't understand. Whew. So, whilst we wait, right, this is going to be a very, very fast live show. The reason that that I went live is because should the Japanese yen pull back towards this imbalance, I'm going to add to my Japanese yen longs. Now, this is very cool because if we go to a 5 minute chart, right? If we go to a 5 minute chart, right? What I'm waiting for is for the Japanese yen for this market to create, liquidity. This means that I'm waiting for weak long players in the market to start, jumping in. Why? Because the first thing that you're taught when you come to trading, right, or when you start learning how to trade, is that whenever price breaks with a high, you should wait for the retest of said high to go long, and that is, my friends, the fucking trappity trap trap. Yeah, that's a trappity trap trap. So this is the trap. Now, if this is the trap, let's go to the 3 minute chart, right? If this is the trap, mates, if this is the fucking trap, right? We are seeing right here. Ow! I bought you a ton of toys right there. So, we are seeing,
A comment from Pimco says too early to declare victory over inflation.
we are seeing weak buyers jumping in right here, right? So, ow! I'm sorry, guys. So, yeah, this is what I was. This is what I'm waiting for, right? So, weak buyers jumping in. Liquidity is basically the sell stops, right? The stop orders on these buy positions, on these weak buy positions, which are sell stops, right? So basically, the more weak buyers jump in this market at this level, the more liquidity is created here. Why? Because these players, these weak players in the market, are not going to place their stop losses below the structured low. Of course not. They're going to place their stop losses, 10, 5, I don't know, pips below their entry, because placing them here will be too fucking wide. So basically, the more weak players jump in long here, the more liquidity gets created, and the higher the probability of the liquidation of this level and the pullback towards this imbalance is before the actual move to the upside. So, if this plays out, I'll be adding to my position. That is what I wanted to rant. All right. I'm also looking at USD CAD shorts. I really don't trade the USD CAD. When I see you trade GBPN, I use about 2% risk because you are amazing with this market. You know what? You know what? I should fucking follow you. Japanese yen still fundamentally bullish, if super bullish. That's a good joke. USD trades to I don't know. I don't use Fibonacci's, mate. I don't use Fibonacci's. I don't use indicators. Just price action. But why don't we have a look at that? Why don't we have a look at that? So, you were saying that the Euro USD is retracing to the 61.8. Uh-huh. So this is the Fibonacci. From this high to this low, 61.8. Hold on. Yeah. Or from this high. Well, it's the same fucking thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't use Fibonacci. I mean, listen to me, mate. Investify. Nice, 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 username. You should sell it. If that is your your YouTube username, you should sell it. So, ow! I'm gonna have so much issues with this puppy. So, basically, what I'm telling you, right? I don't use Fibonacci, but I'm not telling you that Fibonacci sucks at all. You know, I don't use Bollinger Bands. I don't trade, uh, chart patterns, whatever, right? But I do not ever say that trading those or trading with Fibonacci in this case is bad or it sucks. Of course not. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of traders that make a ton of money trading with trading the 61.8 pullback, right? Because they have back tested it, and yeah, that's their entry model. But it's not mine, right? It's not bad, right? It's just not me. But yeah, if it works for you, more power to you. All right, so very possibly we're not going to see this pullback on the Japanese yen. Well, I mean, I don't know, right? No one knows. No one knows. Yeah, for the time being, my shorts are break even. The rest of my shorts, I took 1R around here, right? And my stop losses are break even. My entry was spot on here. So, I got short on, on the tip of the pullback. So, because of my sniper entry, I'm quite at ease with, just letting it ride with my stop losses at break even. Is the puppy kicking your ass? No, it's biting my fucking fingers. It's biting my fingers. I agree. I only use it when I see it and it looks good. Investify, you think your USD go down or it will test the 15-minute FVG? I don't know. I mean, why don't you answer that, Investify? But let's have a look at the USD. You know, I completely, scratch this Euro USD short that I had. This Euro USD short idea. I don't even remember the setup. I think it was here. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Ow. Um, where was it? Yeah, I mean, I was waiting for the liquidation of this high. I think I don't remember. I deleted everything, but I think I was looking around this area for possible shorts. But if you look at the U.S. dollar, just have a look at this. I mean, this is super sketchy. Yeah, the reason that I had sell limits on the Euro US dollar is because I was waiting for the liquidity sweep on the USD. Now, USD is very bullish if you notice. Pretty clean break of the structure. Um, After the manipulation, right, about the Asian session highs, the liquidation of these lows, the mitigation of this order block, big buyers jump in, and bias is bullish, and we got another break of the structure here. Shit, come on, man. I'm sorry, guys. But I think that for at least a few months, this is going to be my reality on my live shows, because I have my puppy on my lap. So, yeah, I was looking for longs and still looking for longs on the USD, right? And my idea to go short on the Euro US dollar was, in fact, a long on the US dollar, was a US dollar long play. So basically, if you notice here, these lows got liquidated, right? Uh, After the manipulation, and then price mitigated this order block right here before the actual move to the upside. So basically here I'm looking at the same thing, equal lows, right? This is liquidity. So my entry was on this market just below these lows, stop losses. I mean, I don't trade the DXY per se, but I mean, I think you understand my thought process on these possible US dollar longs, right? Um, all right, I'm going to. So if you notice here, we have equal lows, right? Oh boy. Right here, equal lows. We have a very big ass imbalance here. So my entry was on the liquidation of these lows, right? Um, like I used the Japanese yen basket, the DXY, right, is just to give me guidance on what I'm looking for, right, on US dollar wise. So basically, I saw this setup on the Euro US dollar, right? Liquidation of these highs right here, mitigation of, my oh, 5 minute chart, liquidation of this high, and this is looking very good actually. I might just, place it again. But this was my zone. Eyeballing it, guys. Eyeballing it. So this was my zone with stop losses above the structure high, of course. So basically waiting for the liquidation of these highs before the move lower, which is basically the liquidation of these lows before the move higher on the US dollar. Right? This is a US dollar driven trade, or the US dollar driven trade idea. Let's call it, because it's not a trade. Because I don't have an order on it, but I think you understand. So, I currently have 13 dogs in my house, Eight of them are puppies. Man, I don't know. Um, this new puppy. Let me tell you a story very quickly. So basically, I live in a gated community, but there was this stray dog, right? That she hangs around here, and she comes inside the community, and everybody knows her, right? Uh, we even gave her a name. Her name is Canela, cinnamon. So basically, yeah, uh, she got pregnant. Is that how you say when a dog? I don't care. So and because she's a stray dog, right? There was no one to look after her and their puppies and her puppies. So me and my girl took them in, and she had seven puppies, and we found loving homes, forever homes for six of them, and yeah, the last one just stayed here with us, and her name is fucking Bamboo. Knocked up, yeah. So, but I mean, 13 dogs and eight puppies. Shit. Yeah, I couldn't do that. So nothing much going on. Let's look on the U.S. equities. Perhaps I'm gonna place an alert here. Maybe later in the session. Um, Maybe later in the session, I can get this possible short on the S&P 500. But still, I don't know. I don't really like it. And yeah, I don't really like it. I mean, all right. So yeah, this market is immediately bearish, right? Immediately super bearish. Every single session has broken and continued with printing new lows. There, London Open broke with the Asian session lows, printed new lows, printed new lows, printed new lows. The New York session broke with the London session, printed new lows. So yeah, this market is super bearish, but um, I will, I will not play sell limits here. I will not. I will not. And the main reason is because I am not. Uh, I don't like trading. After, let's call it, 11 a.m. New York time. It's not my jam. It's not my jam. So, if my alert gets triggered, I will come to my screens, but I will look on the 3-minute chart for a market structure shift, for a possible short setup towards these lows. That is if my alert gets triggered. It's a disaster. Listen to me. Tell me a little bit about how you ended up with fucking 13 dogs in your house. I mean, Investify, you must be a dog lover like me, right? Like us. But 13 dogs, mate. Shit. I hope you live, you know, I don't know, in a, somewhere where you don't have those dogs, inside the house all day. GXY moving to FVG. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You know what? I decided against. Um, why am I such a little bitch? I was going to tell you that I decided against, adding on my short position on the pound yen. The reason is because I don't add to my positions ever. I don't do that. It's a psychology thing with me, right? Um, and the reason is because even though this setup, if it plays out, is a high probability setup, I don't add to my trades because I already took 1 R off, right? I made money on this one. I made 1 R. My stop losses are break even, and currently my trade is running at zero point 0.4 R or something like that, right? So if I were to add on, right, add to this trade, it would be here, right? It would be here. And let's say that I add 1 R, right? 0.5% or so. And I get stopped out. That, giving money back uh, immediately after making it on the same fucking market just fucks me up. And it really, 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 I can see it on my trade in the next couple of days whenever that used to happen. So I just don't add to my positions. But that's just me. Well, this goes back away, and yes, I've had dogs all my life. We rescued a plot hound 2 years ago. Sweet girl, her name is Myrtle. Is her name really Myrtle, or are you just fucking with me because I'm Latino and you know that I'm going to have a ton of trouble saying that fucking word? The girlfriend got a boy dog last January. We already had 5 dogs. So, yeah. Your girl's dog impregnated Myrtle. Lay the bloodhound, the puppy boom boom. I name her Myrtle. I'm gonna stop saying that word. Congratulations, man. I mean, dogs are amazing. Dogs are just amazing. I have only one dog, but I would take all dogs. I mean, that's what you say when you have only one dog, but rest assured that once those dogs start, adding up, you are going to eat your fucking words. All right, so nothing going on. Just have a look at the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar is just, doing absolutely nothing. Um, I have my alert on the S&P 500, and that's about it for me, guys. I'm not going to add to my pound yen shorts, but if what I do makes sense to you, and you are looking for possible shorts, this is my point of interest long on the Japanese yen, which is short on the pound yen, right? But again, I am not adding to my position at all. We had 13 puppies, 3 kids, 4 turtles, and 825 square feet apartment. Jesus Christ. You know what? If you're happy, if that makes you happy, and if you are happy, that's that's the only thing that matters. So Cinnamon just came, and the puppy, wants some milk. So I'm going to turn my stream off. Boss, all you are doing is price action. Yeah, I don't need to do anything else, mate. You know, reading price. For me at least, reading price action is what really works for me. right? Using indicators or using other concepts, you know, on top of of my analysis, it's just counterintuitive to me. Hola Canela, vos solo a joder venís. We live on 3 acres in the country south of St. Louis, Missouri. Well, mate, hola. See, I am going to come visit, and when I do, I hope you have some cabritas. How do you say cabritas in English? Goats. Yeah, I hope you have some goats, because if you do, I'll adopt one. Yeah, you know, in my mind, in my future, I mean, I love animals so much that in my mind, in my future, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have dogs. Fuck cats. I'm gonna have goats and alpacas. Yeah, exactly. And fuck cats. Thanks, bro, for the knowledge. You're more than welcome. What if? More than happy. More than happy. I mean, the thing is that, guys. I mean, this is. Why would I gatekeep this if? I mean, well, the equity that we trade is just minuscule, right? It's nothing. We're trading here against against the sharks, right? So whenever, and I didn't invent this, right? I didn't invent this. These are ICT concepts. Here's the man. I just adapted them and made them my own, right? I don't claim to have invented this. Absolutely not. But what he teaches is what makes sense to me. I don't trade exactly his entries. I just took his concepts and made and developed my own entry model, right? Um, by backtesting the shit out of it. But again, well, there's so much money too. There's so much money in these markets that anybody, can have a piece of the pie. So if what I do, helps you, then I'm happy, right? I'm happy. I'm not gonna charge for this. And you know what? The reason that we charge for the VIP signals is because I'm just sharing my trades, and you know, uh, the reason that I do it is, just to grow my equity. The end game is, to grow my equity to the point that I can do this by myself without having a microphone in front of my fucking face. But yeah, in the meantime, you're more than welcome. Hey man, is there a way I can send you an email? I got a couple of questions to ask outside of chat. So, about that, mate, about that, there's there's n- there's no way you can email me directly, right? There's no way. And the reason that I don't do that is because there's a ton of scammers that use my fucking name, my picture, and everything that I do to scam people. And those scammers tell people, that they're Orlando, and they have direct contact with them. So you cannot email me directly, but if you have a question for me, mate, if you have a question for me, mate, just email support and on the subject, just write to Orlando. Oh, please forward to Orlando, and my support team will get that email to me. So you are an ICT fan? Um, I wouldn't say I'm a fan. I wouldn't say I'm a fan. What I will say is that what he does clicks with me, right? It's all about that, right? It's all about that. There's a ton of people that talk shit about ICT, and there's a ton of people that praise ICT. I do neither of those, right? The thing is that, trading, right? Trading needs to feel comfortable, right? Needs to feel lazy, needs to feel repetitive, right? Um, it's almost like you're printing money on autopilot. It is exactly that. So, what this guy does clicks with me, right? And if what I do doesn't click with you, that is okay. That is okay. I'm not gonna push blindly what I do to you, right? That's fine. That's fine. You should work hard to find your edge. Whenever I say it clicks with me, I have found a big edge by developing one entry model. I trade the same fucking entry model every single day, right? Based on his concepts. I have a big edge on the market. I make money, right? And that's the fucking end goal, right? It's making money, mate. And if it doesn't click with you, that's fine. You should look for something that clicks with you. Maybe it's Elliott waves. Maybe I have a good friend that he really doesn't fucking understand what I do, right? Because if you notice, I day trade, right? I'm a day trader. This friend of mine, he's a swing trader, and he trades with Elliott waves, so he doesn't understand what I do. And I do understand what he does, but it doesn't click with me. It really doesn't click with me. And I have absolutely no fucking time to start developing an entry model based on Elliott wave, because that means that I should start developing, backtesting it, tweak it, and developing this entry model took me almost 10 months. 10 months. It's hard work, right? But if you find your edge, that's fine. I just signed for the VIP channel, and I just need guidance on how to apply them. Well, mate, I'm gonna show you that. So, here we fucking go. All right, I'm gonna show you all of my contacts. But there you go. Right. So basically, this is my new VIP trade pound yen sell limit. So you go to hola canela perate. You whenever you see sell limits, it's easy. You go here. Um, I use this, but you click new order, and you click pending order, and then here's the list on the order that I'm trading, either sell limit or buy limit. I only trade limit orders. I don't trade anything other than that. Would you like an extended warranty for your car? Holy shit. What? For my car? I don't understand that. A lot of weirdos out there too. We need a word that is more hardcore than weirdo. What the hell are you talking about, guys? I just took my eyes off the chat for 10 minutes, and then I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about. Please explain to me. Which one? which is gold is being dumped. I mean, all the bush. Yeah, cool. All right, Joe. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, the chat is fucking yours to do whatever you want with it. Yeah, I love it. I love it, man. I love it that you talked among yourselves. The fourth wall. Have you ever seen this movie that's called The Fourth Kind? And if you have, do you think that it's real? Because I mean, I don't fight a lot with my girl, but one of our biggest fight has been about that fucking movie because I do believe that these are true fucking aliens that went that they filmed on Alaska or whatever. I mean, your YouTube name remind me of that movie. Yeah, it was a fucking scary movie, wasn't it? It was a fucking scary movie. But do you think it's true? I do believe it's true. I believe though. I mean, I believe the footage. You know, the recordings of the sessions and the footage from the cop cars, etc. I believe it's fucking real. You know what? Investify, you and I are going to be very good friends because here in my house we fucking love horror films. We fucking love horror films. Hey, love, ¿cuál es el número uno de nosotros? De movies de terror? Ajá. Hereditary number one. The the reason people can't contact you directly is because, mate. The reason people can't contact me directly is because I don't have the fucking time or the patience to to respond to anybody. That's why I have a support team, mate. And also, if anybody ever contacts you via Instagram, Telegram, I don't know if you use Facebook or all those other apps. Some of these scammers are on Tinder, so be careful with that. If someone ever contacts you directly saying they're me, they're not me, because I'm never going. You will never have direct contact with me, other than this chat. Hey, do you think that I mean, it's really strange. All of those cops, there were like 50 cop cars in that mall in Miami, and I went. I really went into a rabbit hole trying to find some footage from inside that mall on that particular day, but I couldn't find it. Back and no. Possession. Right. I'm gonna watch it. I am going to watch it. All right, guys. Enough fun. Um, Pretty nice Japanese yen move. So if the Japanese yen breaks with the London session highs, we are golden. If the Japanese pulls back towards this imbalance, we are golden. If the Japanese yen breaks with the structure low, we are going to get stopped out or break even on the rest of our position. But in any case, profitable day. Yeah, profitable day. I really enjoy getting to know you guys. And I am done. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I saw some interviews But again, people, in this day and age, people will say anything just to go viral. So I don't know. What I think is really sketchy is that the police, Miami PD, or I don't know, said that they were trying to. I mean, the cops got to the mall because of teenage fight in the bathrooms or some shit like that. But why would 50 cop cars go to that place for that particular, call? Doesn't make sense. So yeah, it's sketchy. Love this channel. Thank you for what you do. Thank you, man. I love what I do. So, heads up, heads up. Last little look, little look. On the 5 minute chart. Remember of the trappity trap. Here we go. That's the trap. So very possibly we're going to get the liquidation of these highs before the next leg down. If sellers continue to be in or managing this, not managing this market, but in possession of the ball, let's call it. Yeah. Other than that, I don't think that I'm going to place any other trades. Like I told you, I'm not adding to my position here. More so because I'm trading the Japanese yen, and this is, in my opinion, right now a little bit late. Even though the market just opened 45 minutes ago, right? This is the Japanese yen. So it's late on the day to be trading the Japanese yen in the sense of adding or placing a new Japanese yen long trade, right? So I'm cool with the 20% left of my position running, and yeah, I'll probably close it at around, I don't know. I'll let you know. Good trades. Missed all of them as I was already in others. That's fine, mate. That's fine. And you know what? That's a great thing. Saw a video with a sketchy dude talking about portals in the mall. Yeah, I mean that's what I saw. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. But yeah. To me, that's a little bit of hyperbole. You know. So, uh, thank you for joining me. And yeah, don't push it, guys. These markets suck right now. There's no volume. Maybe I'll get in on this S&P 500 long. Where is it? S&P 500 short? Maybe. But I don't think so. I think I'm done for the day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.